Don't forget, some things mustn't be forgotten. The shadow hunting me. I must hurry. My name is Daniel. I live in London at Mayfair. What have I done? This is crazy. Don't forget. Don't forget. I must stop him. Focus. My name is... I am Daniel.
Welcome, Brony nerds and gamers. My name is Drummy, and this is Amnesia: The Dark Descent. I know this game has been played to death by a lot of people, but in lieu of the fact that Amnesia Machine for Pigs is going to be coming out soon, I thought, this is a quick game. I love this game. Why not just play it? I've played and beaten this game before, long ago, but I have not played it in quite some time. However, I played this game before, and I can honestly say I don't think this game is as intimidating as it used to be. For me, at least. Some things will always be intimidating, but some things won't. So before we get too far into this, I wanted to inform you all that we are going to be playing in a little bit of a hard mode. See, what I did is I went into the game's files and I changed some of the things around to make the game a little more of a challenge for me. Here's what we've got. Number one, enemies do more damage. So grunts, water lurkers, and brutes all do more damage. Number two, lamp oil decreases 4 times faster than normal, and sanity in darkness is lost, I believe, 5 times faster than normal. Sanity is regained in light at a slower rate. Health does not regen at all. The only way that I'm going to get health back is by stocking up on laudanum potions. And the final thing is that it wasn't a very big thing, but just sanity regen in the light. There were some things like sanity regen in the light, and then there was like sanity regen in general. And basically, like, I won't regen nearly as fast, so that'll make survival much more important for me. It's crazy because this game still looks really good, even after like so many years of it been out. So many people have played it, and I will say I have play tested this beginning, and it's not as scary as it used to be. It's about it's about 7:30 right now. My character is still freaking out. It's about 7:30, so in Chicago it's still kind of light out. But I have the blinds drawn, and I'm just focusing on the screen right now, and trying to get immersed into the game. I remember the game. I mean, this storyline was very impactful at the time, so it was kind of hard to forget. But I figured, you know, why not? Oh, I forgot. The last thing I did is I slowed my character down. Not by a lot, but you guys might not even notice that my character gets slowed down, but he is slower. I think he's slower. He's definitely slower. Right now I'm still crystal clear and all is good, but that's because Daniel is pretty much he's got no memory of anything right now. He's just pretty much blah blah blah. My name is Daniel. Blah blah blah. What's going on? There's so many creaks and groans and everything throughout the area. Oh, that's what I was supposed to look at. Excuse me. Why is the house groaning and creaking? Houses are not supposed to move around. Oh shit. Daniel, calm down, man. Calm down. Look, it's gonna be okay. Just look at the corner. Look at the corner. Look at the corner. Look at the corner. Oh gosh, he's going crazy. He's rolling around the ground. I've spent a lot of time with Amnesia. I've played about 100 hours of the game in total, because not... Excuse me. Don't you even try. Not only did I play around with the game, I also played around with the custom story editor. I had attempted at one point to even try to make a custom story of my own, but the effort to put into it was not worth the amount of problems I had. Now, I already know what happens, and anyone who's watched the Let's Play of Amnesia the Dark Descent knows, look, no, I'm scary. But the problem is that if I stay in here, my sanity drops much faster. And just to show that, I'm just gonna sit still here for a second. I loved the custom story editor, but I had some problems with some of the programming. I would get the first room of the game done, and that would be fine. But then I'd get to the second room, and then I couldn't do anything, and it would be crazy. Like, I could program anything I wanted in the first room, but then when I tried to go to the second room, nothing that I wanted to program to happen would happen. If I tried to have a program that said, oh, when you grab the key, the monster breaks through the door, it's like, no, can't do that. There was actually one more thing I did. Not to add a sixth bullet to our list of things that I changed about the game's files. See, already my head is pounding and hands are shaking. Normally, we would not even be at that point yet, so we gotta get out of here. See, the game's sanity works in a weird way. Once you really get into the game's files, you realize how weird things are and how they actually work. And in this case, you might think, oh, your sanity's not that bad, but actually it is. The thing is when you're in the dark, Daniel's much more afraid of the dark. So as soon as you get out into some light, he calms down, but his sanity is still problematic. Sixth thing I did with this game was I decreased the amount of damage that the enemies do to doors, except for the water lurker. That doesn't really matter. But okay, here's a description of some of the mechanics of Amnesia: The Dark Descent. Items have an amount of health of 100, and the grunts and brutes do about 26 and 40 to 50 damage to the doors each, respectively. I decreased it by a bit since the game was going to be a little more challenging. I figured I'd throw myself a bone, because I figured these big giant wooden doors shouldn't be like paper to the monsters. I think I don't know if I said this, but I increased their view distance, so I have to be more careful around them. So that's number 7. Number 8. You know what? I really should have like written this all down. I'm not even writing any of this down. So number 7, I increased the distance in which the monsters can notice me. So if there is a monster, I seriously have to watch myself. The 8th thing I did. What was the 8th? What was the 8th? I was just thinking about it. What was it? What was it? Well, wait. What was it? I don't... damn it. I don't even remember. Crap. I'm in the dark. Gotta get out. There we go. Find some light in here. Oh. Ah, crap. See, I'm already at dot dot dot. I'm already going crazy. See, the thing about sanity is that once your sanity goes to a particular point, you will automatically fall, and any monsters in the area will start to notice where you are. The okay thing about that is that if there's no monsters around, you don't have anything to worry about. It's only when the monsters are around you really need to worry. Already my character Daniel here is just out of his mind. But that's okay. You can take a tinder box. I also turned off, and I did this in the options, I turned off the death hints, I turned off the regular hints, I kept the subtitles. Frick, there was an 8th thing I changed. Okay. Alright, let's find this light here, because Daniel needs to calm the hell down. So while he calms down and gets out of dot dot dot, let's just calm him down, and we'll go over this. Okay, I changed the monsters. They do more damage to me, but less to the door, because I think that Daniel is a little more fragile than a door. The distance in which they can notice me is greater, so that if I am closer to them, I'm sorry, even if I am farther away from them, they still might be able to notice me. Daniel moves slower in his walking and running, but I didn't change any of his ladder movements, mostly because there was a lot of different variables, and I didn't want to change anything there. Daniel's health isn't any different, and I didn't change his pushing ability, because I figured I didn't want to mess with that. I didn't know what those numbers were particularly meant. Those are big numbers, and if you don't know what they do a lot of crazy shit. Daniel's sanity regenerates much slower in the light than it did before. So I have this light open, and even so, Daniel is just going crazy. He's not feeling well. And sanity drains faster in the dark, about 5 times faster. Depending on how horrible that is, I might have to adjust that later. But luckily, oh crap. So many crazy things are happening. Daniel is not going to survive long with all this going on. What was I just thinking? What was I just going to say? Damn it! I lost my train of thought. Ah, poor Daniel. Just as I also turned off the crosshair, as some of you Amnesia pros might notice. Rug. I don't care about you, Rug. Poor Daniel is he's going to be spending the entirety of this game looking like this if he doesn't get some progress. I kept all the progress. If the more progress he makes, the more he'll feel better.
August 1839. I wish I could ask how much you remember. I don't know if there'll be anything left after I consume this drink. Don't be afraid, Daniel. I can't tell you why, but know this. I choose to forget. Try to find comfort and strength in that fact. There is a purpose. You are my final effort to put things right. God willing, the name Alexander of Brandenburg still invokes bitter anger in you. If not, this will sound horrible. Go to the inner sanctum, find Alexander, and kill him. His body is old and weak, and yours, young and strong. He will be no match for you. One last thing. A shadow is following you. It's a living nightmare, breaking down reality. I have tried everything, and there is no way to fight back. You need to escape it as long as you can. Redeem us both, Daniel. Descend into the darkness where Alexander waits and murder him. Your former self, Daniel.
What would have happened if, by some chance, Daniel couldn't even remember who he was? Would I have just looked at this note and been like, Daniel's note to himself? Well, who the fuck's that? Couldn't be me. I'm not Daniel. I mean, I can't remember who the fuck I am, but I'm obviously not Daniel. Ah. Go, pull down. There we go. See, that did... Oh, man, I still don't have that much sanity. We need to get through this door. Into the next area. Yeah, and that sound is the sound of Daniel exhaling. Now he feels crystal clear again, which is fine. As soon as Daniel gets through an area, I'm fine with allowing him to get his sanity back. The game's going to be harder and much more dramatic, but...
Alexander, is it inside the castle?
In a manner of speaking. Come, bring the lamp. You've been to the refinery, have you not?
I don't believe I have. Is it connected to the... what did you call it?
The inner sanctum. My most precious chamber, Daniel. And it lies well beyond the refinery. In fact, it lies beneath the very stone of Brennenburg.
It is tough and pliant. It can't be torn by hands or tools. Let's see, we've got our Daniel's note to himself. And a memento. Some sort of organic tissue blocks the path to the refinery. Can it be dissolved? Someone just commented that I pronounce my S's like Z's. I guess dissolved. Yeah, I mean dissolved. Would you say dissolved? Some sort of organic tissue blocks the path. I don't know. I guess I've always just pronounced it in a certain way. I got no diaries. I don't know what a diary entails of. But I have crystal clear sanity, and that's okay with me. And those are droplets of the Amnesia potion, and I'm not even sure what that's. Oh no, wait, no. Those are rose petals. Those are rose petals. And to be perfectly honest, I don't even remember what part the rose petals take place in the whole Amnesia mythos. They're just kind of there. Got some oil, got a tinderbox. See, in this mode, in Amnesia, everybody knows that tinderboxes were pretty much the most unneeded, unnecessary thing in the game. So they weren't needed. Oh no, my way is blocked. Damn you, tough and pliant shit. Well, tinderboxes weren't very needed in the game because you found a whole lot of oil. So what was the point? However, in this mode that I created, yes, I'm taking credit. In this mode that I created, the tinderboxes will be much more important because without them, I'm literally... What was that? I think it came down from down here. Maybe in the laboratory, huh? There we go. Add some light for ourselves. I know light plays as a double-edged sword in this game because after all, if you have light... Easy there, Danny. Easy, Danny boy. Ah, crap. Still got a slight headache. wonder, can you throw something down there? Well, if you can. Oh, that wasn't important. What is that? What is this? Delirium. Ah. Delirium Ruminum. Batushi. I don't know. Delirium is delirious. And there's an alcohol called Delirium Tremens? Yeah, Delirium Tremens, which is an Indian pale liquor. Chemical relocation. The lack of a chimney to properly vent the fumes from my most recent experiments has taken its toll on many of my less stable ingredients in storage. Some seem unaffected, but many are stained by the fumes and will be difficult to salvage. I shall do what I can and move them to the wine cellar. Alright. Chemical ingredients have been moved from the laboratory to the wine cellar. No shit, Sherlock.
There should be more cuprites. Let me see. And one part aquafortis.
Get some tinderbox. Ah, chemistry pot. Now I'm feeling a lot better. One day I will return. If it wasn't for the thought of you, my love, I wouldn't be able to go on. When I find myself doing terrible things, I take comfort in you. As long as I am able to think of you and long for a life together, I know I am better than the others. I weep for them. They lust for power without restraint, where I only crave fair judgment and a safe return. Now I remember the last thing that I did to this game. Okay, you might have noticed that there's no teeth crunching. There's no tinfoil. I actually... I went in and changed the sound files. It was easier to do once, excuse me. So many unsettling events, it's not even funny. I went in and I changed the sound files. Basically it's 18 files of teeth crunching of differing levels, and you just change them, and I changed them into heartbeats. So that's it. That's number 8. So voila, there is my amalgamation of changes for this for this Let's Play. Early alchemy experiment. This is my 3rd attempt to produce artificial vitae. The former compounds lacked the potency I need, but I sense I'm close. Calamine and orpiment are a given, and the cuprite binds them well. This time I will attempt aqua regia instead of aqua fortis, and hoped it will produce a more even solution. The experiment was unsuccessful. The solution is highly acid, or I believe it's supposed to say the solution is highly acidic, and proves impractical to put to any use except as a detergent. Organic tissue reacts especially violently to the solution, and should be handled with the greatest care. I might be able to use the recipe, but I'm losing hope that I will find an alchemical solution to my predicament. That is unfortunate. Evidence in laboratories revealed that combining 4 chemicals can create a powerful chemical. So we had, what were the 4 again? Calamine, orpiment, cuprite, and aqua regia. Throwing boxes around because we can. Ah, almost missed you. Let's see. Still just got a slight headache.
Someone's coming.
What? No one's coming. Who? You mean through here? Oh! Right. That probably wasn't good. those disturbing events decrease my sanity. See, here's one reason I wanted to make this harder, is because once you get into the mechanics of the game, you start to realize that it's really easy. When you witness an unsettling event, that's all scary and all, but if you're standing in any amount of light, your sanity is regenerating very slowly. Even like right now, my sanity is regenerating because there is an ambient light that, well, it's not an ambient light, but it's an overall light. It's like a coverall light for the area. And as long as it's there, I am regenerating health very slowly. You'll know when you're in darkness, because your head will start thumping and your vision will blur. As soon as that starts happening, you're in darkness. If it's not happening, you're not in darkness. Here is the wine cellar, but it's locked. We need a key. Darn. Where can we find a key? Maybe it's up these stairs? I don't remember exactly. Creepy sounds. Oh, very cool fact. Apparently, in a speed run, if you push a barrel against this window, you can glitch yourself into the outside of the game and basically cheat your way through. But we're not cheating. This is not a speed run. This is a let's play for impact and enjoyment. On that note, we're going to go ahead and stop here for now, and we'll be back with another part. If this was boring, or if you wanted something different, or whatever you guys think, leave comments below. I hope you continue to watch and enjoy this Let's Play. Again, I know it's been done a million times before, but I don't expect myself to become very scared by it. However, that doesn't mean I won't. So, until next time, good night.